Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Week 13 of our Hurricane Ian updates, our road back to Sanibel. I'm Carolyn Braden, and this is my husband, Tommy Braden. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
It's been -1 here. That was fun.
Yeah.
Didn't anticipate that when we came here in October. So.
But it's not super warm in Sanibel
No,
either.
it's been in the 40s. We talked to our neighbor today, and he said it was actually pretty cold down there. So, which is a rare change.
So, week 13 is bringing on some new frustrations.
Yeah.
Our public adjuster has not been very communicative with us, and a lot of the other people that are also using him are starting to say the same things and give us calls and, have you all been having the same experiences? And the fact is, yes, we have. We believe he's probably taken on too many clients, which we understand the holidays. Sure. We understand being overwhelmed. I mean, that's kind of the story of everybody in Southwest Florida that was affected by this. But you have to be communicative at least somehow, some way with any client. If you are a public adjuster or a real estate agent or a lawyer, you have to be.
We've also had some communication issues with contractors as well. So it's kind of been an epidemic down there. But, people are overwhelmed, and this has been a very unprecedented event. Spoken with like another public adjuster also, and I know he said it's been very flabbergasting what's been going on with the insurance companies, with everything else. We still don't have any money from our insurance company, not a dime.
We talked about last week. We think there's something coming, some sort of maybe loss of use.
Seen something on the app. We don't know what it's for.
That's why we're trying to get a hold of our public adjuster, so we can say, hey, we see something's working. What's our next steps? Because, we're still in Indiana trying to get back to our home in Sanibel, which we see happening hopefully in the next couple of weeks.
Hopefully.
And just communication has just been very, very poor on many levels. Oh, FEMA
got canceled again, so we're going to have to
and this is the third time.
This is the third time.
We don't know again if it's our public adjuster not meeting with the FEMA person, which isn't his job, but he did offer to do it. So,
or if it's just FEMA in general.
Yeah, so
we'll see.
We're not sure. We'll figure that out. So we're probably going to, at this point, just stop with FEMA until we get back in hopefully a couple of weeks.
2 weeks or so.
And then we'll deal with it.
Yeah.
So we've also, because of this public adjuster situation, and spoken to another one just to see what we could do. We do know that if you are having problems with a public adjuster at this point, you need to give them a chance. Like anybody, you have to give chances to people. Be patient. It's that time of year. It's, again, unprecedented amount of claims and everything. Yeah. So give them a chance. And if you are still having issues, you do have things you can do.
You can reach out to, there's several state agencies. They have a licensing board that you can reach out to. So we're not there yet, but we'll see.
You can reach out to those, because then they get involved, and the public adjusters, they don't want that, because then their licenses, start to get messed with.
So we'll see what happens there.
We're educating ourselves, and that's why we keep doing updates, because we're not people that freak out over things. We're not people to make decisions based on our feelings and emotions. We're trying to be smart about this and give people chances, and then go in the direction that we need to go in for our own personal mental health, good mental health, and for our life. And so we know about what you can do with a public adjuster, and then we've also spoken with a law firm.
Yeah, that reached out to us from TikTok, and we just
did research on them first.
And they have great reviews and stuff. So we'll hold them in our pocket for now.
They have been it's Serrano Kagan. I'm going to start to say that. Serrano Kagan has been very helpful. So give them a follow or check them out. Read their Google reviews if you're in the state of Florida. There is a lot of things and advice that people are kind of afraid to call lawyers a lot of times. I know we used to be years ago, and then we started realizing that, just to call a lawyer and talk to them A good law firm is not going to be like, absolutely, you need to get a
That'll be
lawyer right now.
$75.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
pay and make you pay right up front. A good law firm is going to talk with you about what your options are. And that's just where we are right now.
So we'll keep that in reserve for now and see what we need to do there. I don't know if we're to that point with anything yet, but it's nice to know that's an option just in case.
We're staying in communication with our neighbors and just everyone on the island, and still not a lot of progress. It's the holidays, so school is still slated to, on the island, is slated to open
End
at
of
the end of January.
sometime.
Still no mail service on the island. We don't know what's going on with that still, but we will use who is it?
The Sanibel Pack and Ship.
Yep.
Dustin at Pack and Ship's been very helpful.
Yeah.
So we have a personal mailbox there that we can have stuff sent to once we get back, so we don't have to go all the way to the airport.
A lot of freaking out is occurring around the bridge or the causeway opening up to the public. There's a lot of people concerned about that, and the city is still saying, and if you are watching this and you're a fan of Sanibel or have traveled there or live in the area and are just curious, you are being encouraged to just...
There's nothing to do, so don't go.
Don't go. It's not like we're like, no, we can't have anybody, because we were vacationers there too, and so we understand. You know, you love a place, you want to go, you want to see. There's still not a lot to see. It's trash city in a lot of areas. So just hang tight, and we'll keep giving our updates, and other people are as well. Follow some people that are in the area, because some people are doing other videos too. And once we get down, we'll kind of show videos of what we see as well. And that's where we are. We don't know our next steps in life other than just one day at a time, 1 week at a time. Yeah. And we know New Year's is this weekend, so we want to say Happy New Year, and may 2023 be a better year for a lot of people, because again, this isn't just a hurricane that's going on. I mean, there's people that suffer this time of year in general with mental health issues with the holidays. What happened on the causeway, this is interesting, that happened on the causeway on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we read somebody apparently ran the checkpoint to get on the island, was going over the causeway at 100 miles an hour, then ran into some sort of concrete barrier once they got on the island, and then ran off into the woods. I don't know where they were going to go.
Where there's alligators,
there's very
and
thick
bobcats.
Woods there, so I don't know where they thought they were going, and then they eventually gave up and they arrested them. But
I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm making...
It's interesting that...
It's just interesting.
Where they thought they were going to go.
And then, somebody was bit by an alligator a couple of weeks ago. So, you know, the island is still not the best place for people to be. So stay where you are if you're in a great place, and we're staying here until hopefully Annie the Ark, our RV, can get repaired and we can be on our way.
We can be on our way.
Till next week, week 14. Stay tuned. We love you. Thank you for your support, and thank you for watching.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.